You give me $150,000 for that watch, or deal with the consequences. I froze in the kitchen, gripping my coffee, staring at him. Justin leaned against the counter, eyes full of challenge. A smirk tugged at the corner of his mouth. I shook my head, calm, refusing to give in. He frowned, snatched a glass of water. Cold water spilled on my face, soaking my clothes. Droplets glimmered on the floor like shards of ice. My parents walked into the kitchen, their gazes indifferent. Mom placed her hands on her hips, frowning, scolding me. You're always selfish, you don't consider him. Dad nodded, voice stern, help him out. My blood boiled as I wiped the water off my face. Justin crossed his arms, smug. You'll regret this, he muttered, threatening. I turned and locked myself in my room. Heart racing, I held my phone tightly. Justin thought he could intimidate me. But I had a plan, a secret weapon. I opened my recording app and tested it quietly. Justin bragged on the phone in the living room, saying Andrea would never say no to him. I gripped my phone, calm and collected, recording every arrogant word. He called me a failure, just a pawn. I saved the file, naming it Justin's downfall. A determination unlike any before surged in me. This was the beginning of proving myself. I called Eric, voice steady. Just a sibling quarrel, nothing to panic over. I couldn't reveal Justin's behavior. He was traveling, keeping my plan secret. After hanging up, I organized my thoughts and left, meeting Chelsea at a cafe to strategize. The place was loud, I sat and recounted everything. He demanded money, humiliated me with water. My parents sided with him, ignoring my feelings. Chelsea's eyes sharpened, urging action. We made a plan to capture evidence of Justin. He always bragged in front of friends that I wouldn't fight back. I snuck into the living room, recording secretly. He laughed, saying Andrea would obediently pay, calling her the weak one in the family, powerless. I held my breath, collecting all his arrogant words, quietly plotting revenge. At night, I went through files and notes in the kitchen. Justin went to his room, I took the chance to organize my material. Every recording prepped for the event. He thought he controlled everything, unaware. The weekend Oak Room event, lights sparkling. Crystal glasses reflected warm lighting. I stood at the entrance in a deep blue gown, heart racing. Eric in a suit approached, taking my hand. He whispered, smiling, "You look radiant." Justin flaunted my silver watch in the crowd. Seeing Eric, his face went pale, shocked. He pulled me aside, whispering, "This is your boyfriend? When did you meet him?" I nodded slightly, calm. Justin's face drained, realizing his me. The event went on, appetizers served. I controlled my nerves, held the microphone, announcing important matters clearly. Connecting my phone to the projector, playing the recordings. His arrogance and contempt echoed across the room, calling me a failure, a mere pawn. Colleagues whispered, exchanging stunned glances. Eric's face tight, disappointed at Justin. Justin stammered, his charm collapsing. Parents in the front row gasped in disbelief. Mom's face flushed, accusing me of embarrassment. Dad said sternly, "He deserves respect and opportunity." I took a deep breath, looking them in the eye, firm. "No, I've had enough of your favoritism toward Justin." The room fell silent, my words heavy. Parents sat, unable to refute the truth. I smiled at Eric, taking back the microphone. The event ended, colleagues avoided Justin, whispering. Eric quietly reassured, "You did the right thing, Andrea." That night, I went home, packing calmly. The next day, I moved into Eric's apartment, starting fresh. Life was warm, filled with books and soft lighting. Focused on work, projects completed one after another, confidence growing. Months later, I heard Justin was demoted and reassigned. Dreams shattered, arrogance ruined every opportunity. Parents tried to contact me, I didn't respond. I finally escaped years of neglect and oppression. Dinners were filled with laughter, life peaceful. I learned not to let injustice suppress me. Firmly protecting my dignity, stepping out of the FOMO. Past humiliation became motivation. Every plan, every detail, served as evidence of revenge. Justin was powerless, fearful, trembling. Once arrogant, now defeated and remorseful. I used calm strategy to make him face the consequences. The Oak Room event became his public humiliation. Colleagues and supervisors saw his true self. I gained respect, building my career and life. No longer needing parental approval or attention. Freedom and dignity became the core of my life. With Eric, starting happy, ordinary days. Looking back, every harm became strength. Experience taught me to protect my self-worth bravely. Never allowing injustice to suppress me, acting with principle. Every step grounded in reality, no exaggeration. Revenge precise, detailed, coldly powerful. The enemy, helpless and furious, ultimately trembling, begging. I controlled the whole situation, victory fully realized. Life returned to my own rhythm. Every success responded to the past. Persistence revealed light and justice. Every recording, every detail was key. Justin's arrogance completely exposed. Parental favoritism could no longer hide the truth. I rebuilt life, career, and love in harmony. Free, confident, no longer sacrificing for others. Learning to value and respect myself. The Oak Room event became legendary, a warning. Facing oppression bravely brings victory. Planning calmly and using evidence left the enemy powerless. Every action executed precisely. Humiliation and oppression turned into revenge power. Justin trembling and begging became the final scene. I gained respect, freedom, and a happy life. No longer the overlooked child I once was. Every step calculated and prepared. Colleagues clearly recognized his true character. Family favoritism could no longer influence my decisions. Life's focus returned to myself, work, and love. Freedom, peace, and warmth filled my days. Every recording became proof of revenge. Victory depended on action, not fantasy. Revenge was calm, precise, and practical. Justin's arrogance and pride completely crushed. I stood firm, in control, unshaken. Life entered a new phase, freedom and dignity intact. Every plan executed flawlessly, no deviation. The enemy lost control, trembling, begging. I safeguarded my value and rebuilt happiness. The Oak Room event became a classic tale. No longer oppressed, self-worth fully realized. Every detail supported the victory of revenge. I achieved balance in career, love, and life. Justin's defeat and shame served as a warning. Family favoritism could no longer shape my destiny. Freedom and happiness became the main theme of life. Every action and plan executed with calm strategy. Revenge precise, results fully realized. The enemy, fearful, trembling, pleading, ultimately failed. I gained respect, freedom, happiness, and peace. Life focused on career, love, and personal growth. Past humiliation became fuel for revenge, constant reminder. Every step implemented practically, controllably. Final victory clear, without ambiguity. The Oak Room event fully exposed the enemy's true face. I gained freedom, self-respect, and a happy life.